right, thank you. Taboo. And could you hear a little bit of Bob Seeley's influence in there? The Boogie Woogie? I thought it was such a fantastic arrangement. I had to borrow a little bit of it.
He played at TriState for 10 years for us.
Oh, did Bob play here?
Almost every
Yeah, I was almost going to ask about that. He's awesome. Still, I think Bob's about 86, 87. Still gets up on stage and dances and gets the audience clapping, and he's something else. He just moved down to Florida now, escaped the winters. Since I played a Latin piece, I thought I'd do another one for you. This one is written by a good friend of mine, a pianist. If you go to New York very much, you might have heard his name, Irving Fields, who was sort of an old songwriter in the 30s and 40s, Tin Pan Alley songwriter, had a lot of Latin hits. Old, Jewish songwriter that fell in love with Latin music, go figure. In fact, his big hit album in the 1960s was called Bagels and Bongos. Really clever. And then as he did the music of France, it was champagne and bongos, Italy, pizza and bongos, in Latin rhythm. He had two big hits in the 40s, 1946 or 47, Miami Beach Rumba and Managua, Nicaragua. Irving wrote those. Oh, and by the way, Irving is now 100 years old, still plays the piano at Nino's Tuscany in New York City 6 nights a week. Oh, and also lunchtime at the Park Lane Hotel, he told me. Twice a day. He's just a wonderful guy, too. Can't get over, our friendship, writing each other letters, and played some duets with him last time I was up there. 23-year-old guy, and he was 99 at the time. It came out pretty good. So here's Irving's big hit, Miami Beach Rumba, kind of my own arrangement of it. Miami Beach Rumba, written by Irving Fields. Well, how about back to a little bit of ragtime here. Sandy mentioned I've been going to school now in Baltimore, Maryland, the Peabody Conservatory, trying to get a master's degree in musicology, which is just about everything but music, it seems. A lot of politics and philosophy and all that. But it's because I'm interested in the history behind the music, not only playing it. And you can't get a degree in ragtime anywhere. Bizet, who wrote the opera Carmen, said, "Music is such a splendid creative art, but such a sad profession." And he was so right, even 300 years ago. It's very true. But very important composer. Pianist, came out of Baltimore. Might be some people in this club who met him, I don't know. Hubie Blake. And he had the first, not the very first, but the first real successful all-black show on Broadway, 1921, Shuffle Along. Wrote I'm Just Wild About Harry, and was very proud of his work as a Broadway composer, more so than a jazz or ragtime pianist. And in 1930, he wrote Memories of You from Lou Leslie's Blackbirds. And I'll start off by playing one of his rags for you, which, he claimed he wrote all these rags in the 1900s, 1910s. He was actually a little younger than he said he was, I think, according to the census records. And so I'll do Hubie Blake's Troublesome Ivories. Here we go.